was 14 years old when I left. Coming from such a small place in Sydney is crazy to think of where I am now. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities out here, and we just felt like it was the best place for us. It was a big adjustment, but I learned a lot on and off the court, so I feel like it was really beneficial in my move. I'm just grateful for basketball in general.
Josh Green is the #7 recruit on ESPN 100 rankings, committed to the University of Arizona for the fall. He's one of the best guards in the U.S.
The big slam by Josh Green.
But his journey started back home in the suburbs of Sydney, Australia.
My dad was offered a job out here in America, and we just thought it was the best thing for us. I got an older brother, a little brother, and a younger sister. We all felt like America was the best place to do it, especially basketball-wise.
Both of Josh's parents played basketball professionally in Australia before moving the family to Arizona, giving him that love of competition.
Josh loved sports since he was born. All he ever wanted to play with was the ball. That's all he ever played with. He played soccer for a long time. He was able to try a range of sports.
But basketball ran in our blood. I just felt like it was best for me to play basketball. My dad and mom both coached me in Australia, so that's the stage where it narrowed down to basketball and Australian football. And then obviously, I had to pursue basketball as we moved to America. You can't play no Australian football out here.
Josh also attributes a lot of his success to his older brother, who plays basketball at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Me and my brother, we were competitive no matter what we did. It might be a game of basketball all the way just to a game on the PlayStation or something like that. We always went at each other, and I think that's why I really look up to my brother. I feel like I wouldn't be who I am today without him.
Josh hasn't been back to Australia since he left 4 years ago for the U.S., but can't wait to get back soon one day.
I can't wait for the day I get back to Australia and just be able to be in Australia again.
So cold.
No. This is nothing like Florida. This is gonna be the last time I see this with Arizona.
Welcome to the ESPN High School Basketball Showcase.
It's one of the biggest games of the year as IMG takes on perennial power Oak Hill Academy.
Green champs at home.
At the rim, Josh Green, super athletic. The bounce, the wingspan, the Aussie.
It's just crazy to think 4 years ago I was just a kid in Australia, and now I'm playing on ESPN. My goal was attacking the guys, trying to feed the bigs, try to get them into the game.
Oh, Josh Green!
Beating Oak Hill will be a huge step toward their goal of playing in the national championship tournament.
Josh Green and IMG prevail.
Josh's style of play defines his leadership on the team. His numbers fill up the stat sheets as he gives whatever is needed every game. But the only numbers he cares about are wins.
When we looked at him before he came, I just loved the fact that he was unassuming, he was a good teammate, he could score in bunches, and he would defend. That's the type of kid we want, and that's exactly what he embodies.
I like to lead just by example, making the defensive stops. I think that kind of triggers our offense. Just our whole team in general, it kind of gives us energy, and, it makes the other players work.
Green driving, looking, gets the easy lay-in off the window.
It was a big change for me coming to America. I feel like it's a big difference, and it's definitely a big step for a lot of kids coming from Australia. It's more of a transition game, getting up and down. Just American stuff, more dunking and everything like that. So, I hope a lot of other Australian up-and-coming kids can have the opportunity like this. It's an opportunity of a lifetime, and I really hope it can happen.
Off the glass, and how about that for a Sports Center highlight? Josh Green.
Remember, relax your head, relax your neck. Side edge of that left foot. Transition faster when you switch. He seems to be defensively challenged at times. This may be important.
Tighter there. Big chest, big chest, big chest, big chest. There you go. Use your arms, use your arms, use your arms, use your arms. Back up, and get your leg up high.
Me being able to live with my teammates and, training with them every single morning, I think it not only makes me, but also my other teammates, I think it makes us one step prepared.
And while Josh has grown his basketball skills, he's also grown into adulthood.
I think by being with the team, it helps us just be able to talk to each other and get the opportunity to, to live by themselves and to just take care of themselves. Most other people have their parents taking care of them.
Traveling to road game tournaments is normal in the prep basketball world. And with their great record comes national media attention.
Josh, favorite Australian dish?
Meat pie.
Biggest adjustment academically since you arrived in the States?
Honestly, the work it's a little bit easier in Australia. It's a lot harder, especially math-wise.
Best subject in school?
English.
Last movie you watched?
The Bird Box on Netflix.
If you had a choice, game-winning shot from a three-point line, a block, or an assist, what would you take?
Whatever the team needs, but I'll probably take the shot. I feel pretty comfortable shooting the three.
If you couldn't play basketball, what sport would you play?
Australian football, definitely.
Why?
It's what I grew up doing, and I love it. It's just a great sport.
There it is, the Aussie, Josh Green, on the clock.
Even though their basketball schedule can be hectic, Josh still has time to be a teenager.
I like to be seen as a chill type of person off the court. I love playing the PlayStation. I love playing FIFA and 2K, I'd say. So does the rest of my team. So, it's good. I just like to stay happy, just enjoy life. And I like to be more a humble type of person and keep to myself.
As the year progressed, IMG dominates the competition, and Josh has played great, averaging 16 points as IMG has built a 28-1 record. They arrive in New York for the championship tournament, relaxed and confident.
Hey, Fred, tag all of us, Fred.
Every year, the best high school basketball teams in the country come to New York to seek the throne.
The whole season has been building up to this, playing in the national championship tournament. It's only the second appearance for IMG, and they've never won a game in the tourney's history. And their first huge test is the defending champions, Montverde Academy, the same school Ben Simmons attended and won back-to-back titles for. But things don't go quite as planned.
Look out! This was vicious! Montverde extends the lead.
As four-time champion Montverde Academy opens up a huge lead on IMG.
IMG realizes this is their toughest test. IMG with its pressure making it difficult. Green the steal. Springer off the crossover. IMG in a 13-1 run. Josh Green the steal for IMG. Leaving it for Walker.
Down as much as 16 in the fourth, IMG cut it to 1. And then
Baycott pulls it down. Final 7 seconds. Jalen Robinson Earl, the throwdown. IMG with the lead.
IMG with an emotional comeback win.
You hear the crowd chanting IMG. What does this one feel like?
Oh, it's amazing. It just shows how much heart our team has. This feeling right now is what we've been working for all year.
with the amazing comeback the day before, IMG now faces #1 and undefeated La Lumiere School.
Josh Green stepping up for IMG.
Josh Green, a highlight waiting to happen, and it's happened plenty today. Here is Josh Green. Look out! Robinson Earl ahead to Green. IMG has ascended to the top of high school basketball and claimed the national championship.
The win is extra special for Josh, as his mother and sister came in from Arizona to share it with him.
It's been crazy, I sacrificed coming to IMG 2 years ago, I left my family and everything like that. Except for my mom and my little sister, it means so much for me. It shows that they're there for me every step of the way. And it just gives you that extra little bit of push in games, knowing that they're here in the crowd. So, I love you so much, I love my family so much.
I just think it's great. I think it's great for all the seniors, all the boys. They've worked so hard. Great way to finish the high school career.
I'm really excited for him. He worked very hard for this.
And what does Sixers star and fellow Aussie Ben Simmons think about Josh getting by his Montverde team and winning the title.
I'm happy for him. I talked to him quite a bit, so I'm just happy for him. I'm glad he was, another Australian who could do it.
I came to America to see the best basketball experience. They have the best basketball on the wall. So, when I came over here, I had one goal in mind to get just to offer to go to a college. But now to see all this happen and everything like that, it's amazing. It's something you really can't explain.
With the history-making success of winning the national title now achieved, Josh reaped the benefits of being an All-American player.
What's up? This is Josh Green. I'm out here at McDonald's. It's been a great time so far. I love it out here. It's just a great experience overall. Right now we got the Jam Fest. A lot of high flyers in the class, but I'm gonna have to take my guy Scotty Lewis in this one.
Oh yeah!
Wow! The McDonald's All-American game, which has been played since 1977, is the highest honor a high school player can achieve. A who's who of great players have been selected, like Magic, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and Ben Simmons.
I'm grateful just to be at McDonald's All-American. It's something I dreamed of as a kid. I always used to watch it even when I was in Australia. I'm grateful to be the second Australian to ever do this.
Josh really enjoyed the week, as his good friend Nico Mannion, who he first met when he came to Arizona 4 years ago, was also selected.
We met in like the 7th or 8th grade when I first moved over here. We always used to play against each other. We started off not being on the same team, and then we started Snapchatting, texting each other after that. Eventually, we played on West Coast League together.
He's like a brother to me now. We've spent, everything we do is pretty much together.
Josh Green flushes it down, the number 7 player in the country. He'll be teaming up with Nico Mannion next year.
It was really just good to get back out on the court with him, and we'll progress from there. We got Hoop Summit.
The post-high school accolades continued as Josh is named to the world team at the prestigious Nike Hoop Summit game, and with Nico again right beside him.
I love playing in the Hoop Summit. It's a chance for me just to be able to represent my country, have Australia on the front of my chest. So I take a lot of pride in that.
Josh represented Australia for the second time in this big game, and the joy of playing with his best friend will go on, as they both committed to play for the University of Arizona in the fall.
I committed first, and then I was texting him throughout the whole time, just like, come on, bro. And he kept trying to mess with me, saying he was going somewhere else.
Yeah, Arizona's been there since day one. They've offered me like 4 years ago when I was a freshman or something like that. So me and Nico get back out on the court together. Like I said before, I think we'll be one step ahead of most other teams, and just having that chemistry already and that connection.
With Josh's great success his senior year of high school, his future is getting brighter.
Josh Green, one of the most athletic playmaking guards and scoring guards. I see him like a Zach LaVine type. We've had players come over from Australia to play basketball in the United States in the college game, and then certainly into the NBA. Most recently, we've had Dante Exum and Ben Simmons. Josh Green is that next line of superstars from Australia.
I think for him, he has all the tools needed to play in the NBA and college at a high level. He's got to put the work in, and I think he'll do that, and I think he's dedicated to doing that and wants to be great, so I'm excited to see him play.
My goal and my dream is to probably play in the NBA, so hopefully that's where I'm at. I just continue to strive for my goal and just take one step at a time.